शिल प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की शिल प्रभुपाद की प्रभुपाद अनुगा की सामवेद भक्त वृंद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shishi Guru and Gauranga. All glories, Srila Prabhupada. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 5, Text 18. Gurur na sasyat, swajano na sasyat, pita na sasyat, janani na sasyat, daivam na tatsyan, na patischa sayan, namo chayetyaha samupetya mrityum. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. One who cannot deliver his dependence from the path of repeated birth and death should never become a spiritual master, a father, a husband, a mother, or worshipable demigod. There are many spiritual masters, but Rishabhadeva advises that one should not become a spiritual master if he is unable to save his disciple from the path of birth and death. Unless he is a pure devotee of Krishna, he cannot save himself from the path of repeated birth and death. Tyaktva deham punarjanma neti mam eti so Arjuna. One can stop birth and death only by returning home back to Godhead. However, who can go back to Godhead unless he understands the Supreme Lord in truth? Janma karma chamme divyam evam yo veti tatvatah. We have many instances in history illustrating Rishabhadeva's instructions. Sukracharya was rejected by Bali Maharaj due to his inability to save Bali Maharaj from the path of repeated birth and death. Shukracharya was not a pure devotee, he was more or less inclined to fruitive activity, and he objected when Bali Maharaj promised to give everything to Lord Vishnu. Actually, one is supposed to give everything to the Lord, because everything belongs to the Lord. Consequently, the Supreme Lord advises in Bhagavad Gita, Yat karoshi yadashnasi, yat juhoshi dadasi, yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurushva madharpanam. Om Tat Sat. Om Agyana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tan Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Sri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nidinamane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So here, how many speak Bengali? Sabai log Bengali agane. So speak in Malayalam language or
Malayalam language Bengali to bolbe. You
can speak Bengali?
আমি একটু জানি বাস।
বাংলায় বলবো।
এটা কেরালা দেশ আছে, এখানে বাংলা বলবো না, এখানে মালয়ালি ভাষা বলছেন সবাই লোক, এখানে মালয়ালি ভাষা বলছেন। এটা বাঙালি বলবেও ইনকলাব জিন্দাবাদ হয়েছে এখানে। আপনি জানি ইনকলাব জিন্দাবাদ, আপনি খুব জানি।
That's Vande Mataram. We are the people from Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram. Yes. Yes. So we have to speak universal language. Universal language English hai. English belong to nobody, not even to the Englishman. ঠিক আছে আমি বলবো अंग्रेज भाषा आपने ब्रिटिशर्स जो कॉलोनाइज की उन्हीं भाषा में बोलबो सो गुरुर न सस्यात स्वजनो न सस्यात पिता न सस्यात जननी न सस्यात one who cannot deliver his dependence from the path of repeated birth and death should never become a spiritual master, a father, a husband, a mother, or a worshipable demigod. Very strong statement. If you cannot deliver your dependence from birth and death, samsara sagara, from that if you cannot give them liberation, don't be guru, don't be mother, don't be father, don't be any of these people who have authority over others. So, authority comes with responsibility. There is no only authority. Politicians all want only authority, no responsibility. Authority and money. No responsibility. I don't want to take responsibility. In that way, the leadership, this is meaning about leadership. There is also meaning, very deep meaning about dependency. So when you have children, it says don't become a husband, a father, a mother. When you have children, you know you can feel the weight of the responsibility. First thing, you have affection and love for the children. And because of that, you feel responsible. It is natural. That is how it should be. If you get married, you must have children. If you have children, it is a responsibility. It is a sacrifice. So that is why there is culture, varnashrama, so that it will help you to properly do this duty, responsibility. So it is not ordinary thing, that classification of the humanities as per varnashrama. It is very scientific, Prabhupada said. If you don't have varnashrama and if you have children, you will find the burden. Society will not support you, the family will not support you, nobody will support you, you will be alone, you have to earn money, look after your children, and you will be burdened and feel the weight and responsibility so much that you will commit suicide. This is what is happening. Poor people, nobody is there to guide them properly. So here the statement is, it cannot be that you cannot be mother, father, this thing. It is naturally people will be. But if you be, you must take responsibility. So human life is a life of responsibility. Not only if you are mother, father, husband, brother, and all that. Even otherwise, as a human being, it's a life of responsibility. Why? Even to exist alone, it is a big headache for people nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't want to get married. Oh, I want to get married and not have children. Like that. I want to get married and have children and separate. Then I want to get married, have children, separate and get remarried. Then I want to get married, have children, separate, get remarried and then lose my child also. So a child separates from me. So complex and complicated life has become. Because you don't know how to take the responsibility. You have to be trained. That is why Guru is required in life. Especially in Kali Yuga, simple things also you need lessons. How to do. In Coimbatore, they have started a big organization called Hush. The poster is showing one lady, shh. I said, what is this? Hush. Have a good night's sleep. कैसे सोने का है? How to sleep? There is a company. Come here. We'll teach you how to sleep. I am not able to sleep. I am taking sleeping pills. I am doing this. Still I am not able to sleep. Come here. We'll teach you how to sleep. They tell you take a hot water bath in the night before this thing. Have food before, 1 hour before or something. Take a hot water bath in the night, nicely. Then sit in an AC room. It should be colder. And then we'll give you chamomile tea. You drink chamomile herbal tea. And then lie down. We'll put on some music meant for you to go to sleep. Relax. Then he sleeps. Gets up in the morning and says, I slept very nicely. I'll come again here. You're doing business out of teaching people how to sleep. Then you have people telling how to pass stool. How to pass stool, urine. These are all the things people are teaching in Kali Yuga. People are so bad, very badly trained. Nobody knows how to do even simple things because of no cultural value, no value in the family, right? No personal value. Kali Yuga, that's why Mandha Sumandamatayo Mandabhagyahi Upadrutaha Prayen Alpayushya Sabhya Kalavasmin Yuge Jana. So very pathetic, very sad, the human condition. Not only human condition, every living being's condition. If you're not a human being, the human being will anyway find you and eat you up. Any other living beings in China, anything that moves, they'll eat it. Anything that moves on its own without automation, they will eat it. They'll sell it in the market, catch it and sell it in the market. Snakes and rats and what all they eat. What all they eat. How will your consciousness be straight? So people don't know. They have to be led properly. That is why a proper bona fide guru is required. Who knows? This is the way. I'll teach you. Do this. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada did this. He went to America in the worst place in the world and he led them. In Krishna consciousness, they became devotees. So he said, if I can do that here, you can do it anywhere. And in this way, he started the movement. We are making better human beings. He argued that. The US government, in a conversation, Prabhupada, the US government is spending a lot of money to get people rid of addiction, drug addiction. He was saying, first of all, you promote their drug addiction. Then you say they are addicted. Then you spend money to give de-addiction. It's all your work only, from the beginning to the end. All politics. You want to on the one side sell the drugs, and there are all drug cartels doing it, and all the leaders are supporting it. Otherwise, how they will be able to do it? Right? The police support it, everybody supports it some way or the other. Otherwise, it's not possible for them to do it. And on the other side, you say de-addiction, then you spend the tax money and everything on de-addiction. There also you will make money. Right? So Prabhupada said, we spend no money. I tell them to chant Hare Krishna. And they chant Hare Krishna, eat prasadam and do seva. They are free from addiction. They are only addicted to Krishna, which is very good. And he said, without any money, I am doing this. You people are spending hundreds and millions and billions of dollars and you are not able to do it. He criticized the American government. And he said, I have black man, I have white man, I have Chinese man, I have everybody. This is really united. And all of them dance and chant together and they are Krishna's devotees. I have achieved what you are not able to achieve. Why don't you listen to me? Why don't we follow this? Whole world will become happy. So, if the leaders in society, if they don't want it, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. That is why the leader is very important. The leader should be devotee. That is why in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo viduhu. This science was taught to the Raja Rishis, the kings. This is meant for them. If they learn, they get convinced, then all the praja also will follow. Then human society will be safe. They will not do all these wrong things. It is so important to have leadership that is oriented towards genuinely leading people. Leadership means what? Not teaching you how to make money. Not teaching you how to become successful in the material world alone. teaching you how to get out of the material world, how to develop mukti, liberation, and become a master, a conqueror of the material nature. Then only you can get mukti. You are now held by material nature. How, if I teach you how to get out of that, then I am doing leadership correctly. You are a conditioned soul, Baddha Jiva. If I am able to teach you how to liberate yourself and liberate you, then I am a proper leader. If I teach you how to get more bound inside, how to get more tightly conditioned to material world, I am not teaching you properly, that means. I am not teaching you properly. Therefore, leaders must teach you how to get out of the birth and death. Then you are a leader. And you must not refuse, I am not able to do that, so I will not do. No, you have to do. You have to learn how to do. If you are a good disciple, then you can become a good teacher. If you are a good child, you will also be taught how to be a mother and a father by watching your father and mother. Automatically you will learn. These are natural things. But if you are not taught even that much and you can't even save yourself, how can you have dependents who can be benefited in any way? Simple logic, these things are. But people are very eager to become leaders without having this qualification. In Kali Yuga, I want to be a leader. Vote for me. Publicly advertising, vote for me. See? And the big picture they'll put smiling on a big hoarding. And vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. It is asking for vote. So, so blatant, so shameless. And then foolish people also vote, I will vote for you because you gave me 10,000 rupees. You gave me one machine. You gave me this, you gave me that. They are buying votes. First, I am disqualified, I cannot be a leader. If I genuinely ask you to vote, you will not vote for me. So I will bribe you, please vote. Vote has become just a mechanical operation. No qualification, no judgment, no thinking, just blindly voting. I give me money, I will vote. The whole system has become useless. And then you are authorizing funding of the electoral system. You can pay huge money to the party for the election. And they are paying 1,000 crores, 500 crores, one person gave donation. 500 crores to one party. 1,000 crores and the same person has given 1,500 crores. Where did he get so much money from? And we are electing these leaders. And they don't come and teach you about God consciousness. They don't come and teach you about spiritual life. They don't come and teach you all that. They just take your money, again they'll tax you. So the Bhagavatam says that the people will suffer in Kali Yuga under these type of leaders. They will extract money and the taxes will be so heavy that they will run away to the forest to hide from these people. And they'll come searching for them in the forest also. See? Very horrible. Very, very horrible. So that is why Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada started this movement. And he said, please chant Hare Krishna, you become saved. Become a devotee. Become a devotee and you will become saved from this material situation. He is a true leader. Leading people from tamasoma jyotirgamaya asatoma satkamaya. One who takes you from the falsity to the reality is the real leader. One who liberates you from this material world, helps you, is a real leader. The Guru is a real leader. Everybody needs Guru. And we must have genuine Gurus, whose interest is only to teach you spiritual life, teach you about Krishna, teach you Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, help you to chant Hare Krishna, worship Krishna as per his statement, Man mana bhava mad bhakto, madhyaji, mam namaskuru. Krishna is given instruction, you do these things. You will come back to me, you will be saved. One who teaches you the simple things. He is the best leader. The world needs people like this. It does not need politicians, it does not need great scientists, it does not need great industrialists. You don't have to send a rocket to space. You have to simply learn how to get the hell out of here. That's all. You don't have to do all these other things. It will only bind you further inside. Right? So people don't like that we talk like this. That means you mean to say that we don't want any technological advancement, we don't want any civilization, we don't, our GDP should not go up. But after all that, what did you get finally? You die. In the end, you die anyway. So you should ask this question, no? After all this great development, in the end, I am dying. And he is also dying. Everybody dies. So you should have the common sense to ask, so what is the use here of this great development? We all will die very fast. Maximum they are living 60 years, 70 years, they die. So why are you working so hard? You are anyway going to die. You should ask question, why am I dying? That is the most important thing you should do. Why should I die? You should ask question. Instead of asking question, people are so busy on the deathbed also they are busy. My money, my this thing. Yeah, you are going to die. Why don't you understand? You will not understand. So if you are really intelligent, you can see how life is functioning. And you will take up God consciousness as per Krishna's statement. And you will take up God consciousness and you teach this to others. Because most people don't know. They need to be taught. And many people are simple, innocent people, struggling with life. If you teach them, they will learn. Most of them are not very complicated. But the world makes them complicated. Put unnecessary ambitions inside your head. Make you join that economic force, work, and then you don't have time for your children, you don't have time for your parents, you don't have time for social life. You have to simply work like a factory robot. This is what you were born for, from the beginning to the end you do this. Make money. And then at the end of it you die. Bharat Mata Ki Jai. And you die. Sorry to say. What about you Ki Jai? I have successfully, I should be successful. Jai. I became a devotee. I chanted Hare Krishna. Krishna is taking me back to God at Jai. That is what you should do. That is the meaning of life. Dhruva Maharaj went back to Godhead. His mother was a fantastic leader. He had a stepmother, Suruchi. She was Suniti. King was Uttanapada. Uttanapada likes the second wife very much, Suruchi. Does not like Suniti. Suniti's son is Dhruva. Dhruva tried to climb the lap of his father. And his other wife's son also there, Suruchi's son, Uttama. Both of them are playing. They both tried to climb the lap. And she said, no, I will climb. And then Dhruva climbed the lap. His mother, the stepmother got very angry. Get down. Get down from that lap. You are very afraid. Why? What did I do? My father. Get down from that. You cannot sit on your father's lap unless you are born through my womb. You have to take another birth and be born in my womb. What a harsh words he spoke to the small child. That boy went running to his mother. I am not able to take it. Crying. And the mother said, I cannot help you because the king is very attached to the wife. But I can tell you that you must simply worship Narayana. He will give you everything you want. This is the best thing to do. Don't even spend your time thinking about this stepmother of yours. Don't waste your energy. Don't even think bad about her. Spend your energy completely in focusing on the Supreme Lord. My son, you will make it if you do it. 5-year-old boy. She said, I cannot do anything else. I am powerless. I can only help you. She guided him. Simply depend on God. He listened to his mother, went off to the forest. Went to the forest. in the forest. He performed Ghora Tapasya. Narada Muni came to meet him and said, go back, you're a small boy. It's okay, something happened at home, don't get angry. He said, no, if you want to teach me how to see the Lord, don't ask me to go back, I'm not going back. Very determined. So he gave him Upadesh, gave him initiation, became his Diksha Guru, and told him, you do austerity like this, meditate on the Lord like this, he will come to see you, if you do it paka. He carried out the sadhana so nicely that in 6 months' time, the Lord Narayana came in front of him and gave darshan. He was so good, so determined. And then after he saw the Lord, he said, now you are so beautiful, so wonderful. Why did I desire to have a kingdom and all those things? I don't want anything. I am happy having seen you, my Lord. In this way, Dhruva Maharaj had experience of the Supreme Lord. Why? His mother was the perfect leader. Guru said, Janani na sayat. Janani means mother. Don't be a mother if you cannot guide your, children to Krishna consciousness. She did it. And then Dhruva Maharaj returned. After telling the Lord, I don't want anything, he said, no, you go, you rule. You will be the king now. For so many thousands of years you will rule. And then you will become head of the whole Dhruva planet and all the planets. Then after that you will come back to me in Vaikuntha. Both material and spiritual, everything is given. I said, I don't want anything. No, you take it. They became materially successful, spiritually successful. What a wonderful leadership. Then he ruled. He came back alone after seeing the Lord successfully from the forest. Then Narada Muni came and met the father and said, don't worry about your son. He was feeling, I could have told something, but my wife, she was standing there, so I could not tell anything to my affectionate son. And he left, so he was feeling very bad. So Narada Muni said, don't feel bad. Whatever has happened for the good only. Your son was seeing the Supreme Lord. He has already seen him, he is coming back. My gosh, what you could never do in your life, what even your ancestors could not do in life, this boy has done. He went to the forest, performed severe austerity and meditation, and has seen the Supreme Lord Narayana. He is coming back. Quietly he is coming back, walking and coming back alone from the forest after seeing the Supreme Lord. So this king, Uttanapada, he went on an elephant with all his army and his wives and everybody together. What a great son he is. What a great descendant he is. He has done exactly what every Raja Rishi wants to do. Right? What every king wants to do. He has shown by example. He is fit to be the king. He is fit to be the king. Very different from what his stepmother thought. Father went to meet him. On the way, met him. On the way to the forest. He got down from the elephant, embraced his son. He made him king and he said, I am going to the forest also to meditate like you. See, you have taught me. I have to retire. You take over the kingdom. Small Dhruva Maharaj became king. He is fit to be leader. Why? He saw the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is fit to be the leader. He knows Krishna. Yahi Krishna Tattva Veta Sei Guru Hoi. Kiba Vipra Kibanyasi Shudra Kenenoi. Yahi Krishna Tattva Veta Sei Guru Hoi. What does it matter if you are a Shudra, you are a Brahmana, you are a that, this does not matter. Do you know Krishna, the Supreme Absolute Truth? Yahi Krishna Tattva Veta Sei Guru Hoi. That person you follow. Dhruva Maharaj became leader, king, emperor of the whole world. Small boy. Why? He knows Krishna. He knows Krishna. So Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he went all over the world and said, this is what is important. Make people know Krishna. They will automatically become leaders. His leadership program is make them devotees. Once they know devotees, they will lead in their family. They will lead in their community. They lead in their village, in their city, in their house, in their family, in the office, everywhere they'll start leading people into Krishna consciousness. So he produced the greatest leaders under the sun. One who produces leaders also is the real leader. So because of the effort of Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, so many people are reading Bhagavad Gita all over the world. Our Bhagavad Gita is translated in more than 65 languages. And they are reading Bhagavad Gita and understanding God, understanding themselves, becoming devotee and leading others into Krishna consciousness. Right? So simply we should understand, I should chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, read Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita and become a devotee. Man mana bhava mad bhaktah madhyachi mam namaskuru. Follow Krishna's instruction. That's all. You will become very powerful, you will become sheltered by Krishna, and whatever your material situation is, it will not affect you. It will gradually not affect. It may be happening, but it will not affect you. This is a fact.
শেষেরটা একটু বাংলাতে বলে দিন সব একদম
আপনি জানি अंग्रेज জানি আপনি
না আমি বাংলা আমি তোমাকে বলে দিচ্ছি আমাকে
সবাইকে আপনি অনুবাদ করুন আপনি সামারাইজ করুন অনুবাদ করুন
আপনি বলছিলেন না
আপনি আমি সময় নাই আমি একটা মিটিং আছে আমি যাব
আমি বলে দেবো না না এটা নয় যেটা বললেন আপনি আগে না যে সবাই গুরু হতে পারে কোনো বৈষ্ণব হ্যাঁ এটা একটু আগে বললেন
দু তিনটে কথা হচ্ছে কি তোমার
গুরু হতে পারে
ব্রাহ্মণ রাশিয়া শূদ্র সেটা মানে হয় না, কিন্তু যে কৃষ্ণা কনসিয়াসনেস যে কৃষ্ণাকে অ্যাটেন্ড করেছে সে অ্যাকচুয়ালি ট্রু গুরু হতে পারে। আর গুরু হওয়ার জন্য তার কোয়ালিটি হওয়া উচিত কি সে বাকি সবাইকেও লিড করতে পারবে।